Pete's covered much of what's on this side, but really the importance of the DSP workforce to the individuals that we serve and the difficulties that this workforce has been facing for a number of years, but particularly the last couple of years with COVID. So we really want to have an understanding about all of the factors that are impacting the DSP workforce so that we can develop initiatives and measure the success of those initiatives over time. This quantitative data collection is really paramount for that. Next slide, please. The survey tool does define what a DSP is. I've highlighted here how the survey defines it. It really is an individual whose main job responsibility is to provide support, help with skills development and supervision, and personal assistance to people with IDD. They have to be paid staff, and at least half of their time has to be directed to DSP services. And for the purpose of this survey, it's limited to full and part-time. It does not include people that are per diem or on call. Next slide, please. There's a long list of people who are not considered DSPs, and I just want to highlight a few. We are not collecting information about DSPs who are not funded through the regional center. Because this data is informing initiatives through the department, it's important for us to really look at the DSP workforce that is funded by the department. The other category I want to highlight is the fifth bullet here, clinically licensed or certified employees. This includes therapists, nurses, social workers, behavioral specialists. This workforce really has received additional training, often additional education, additional certifications, and for that they are paid at a higher rate. And it really is a different workforce than the DSP workforce. So while some of these job categories may in fact perform some DSP duties, they are not seen as falling within the definition of a DSP. So we've gotten some questions about whether RBTs or BCBAs are included in a DSP, and they're not. They are recognized as a higher or a category of employee that's beyond the scope of the DSP. Next slide, please. These are the general topic areas that are covered in the survey. I'm not going to go through them, but as you walk through the survey, you'll be asked to answer questions in each of these categories. Includes information about your agency, payroll information, compensation, bonuses, benefits, information about retention and recruitment, frontline supervision, and the impact of COVID. I did see one of the questions early in the chat was about if you don't have information available about your DSP workforce, for example, what their race and ethnicity is, or whether they speak another language. All of those questions do have the option to say, don't know. So please answer the question and move on. Those survey questions do collect information that you don't have that information.